going on, peeps? It's Wrath here, hanging out today, playing some Monster Legends. I want to thank you guys so much for coming out with me today. If you liked the video, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button and show your support. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe as well. Alright guys, there's a couple of new things going on today. We're going to talk about them, you know what I'm saying? I don't think these were here yesterday. I could be wrong. My brain places not 100% all the time, but sometimes it's like at least it's 76% most of the time. Alright, so anyways, there's a couple new chests to check out here. The Team Wars chests, I've heard a lot of people saying they're getting generals and stuff and pets and crap straight out of the chest for 350 war coins. That's not a bad deal. The only problem is you don't know who you're going to get. So you might pull someone crappy like an Ingvar's bodyguard or something and be like, it wasn't really worth 350 war coins, but whatevs. So interesting little deal there. If you want to try some of those, I think you can only have 20 of those before you're capped on them. You can't buy any more. But whatever, you know, 350 team war coins, not a bad deal. There's also some VIP chests going on here. If you're looking to spend some money, for 50 bucks, you're guaranteed 2 VIP monsters and 4 packs of 10 VIP cells. Plus, you get a chance at getting legendaries and all this extra crap, runes up to level 8, etc., etc., etc. We might as well click on this and show this one, right? Right. So you can get the generals, the pets, or the bodyguards. You can also get the bodyguard cells, runes up to level 7, silver and bronze relics. You do get 3 prizes per chest, so you could potentially get 3 legendaries. The odds of that probably freakishly low. We might open one just to open one, but whatevs. The VIP chest, as you can see here, and then there's the new Prototyparian chest. I believe those are new today as well for the event. If you didn't get all the 10 scrolls, you can buy a couple of these and try to get them. Up to you. I'm probably not going to do it because I'm not super worried about it, but whatevs. What we're going to talk about today, if you probably read the thumbnail and or just watching the video now, you're going to know because I'm going to tell you. We're going to talk about the generals, the pets, the bodyguards, which ones are worth, which ones aren't. Because believe it or not, there are some really butthole generals out there that you don't want to pick up. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to jump into the, oops, oh my god, are you kidding me right now? Oh my god, what did I just buy? What did I just buy? General freaking Shannara, the worst one! I hate myself. Where is the confirmation for those? What the balls, game? Oh, that's what they need. There needs to be a confirmation thing that says, yo homie, do you sure you want to make this purchase? Because I surely did not. I am so angry right now. There's not even words. I hate you, General Shannara, and everything that you stand for. I don't want to do that again. I don't even want to do that again. How are we going to do this where we can click on this stupid thing without buying something? My stupid low, can I move that while I'm here? Of course not. That would be just too fantastic. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. I was going to do this by the rarities. You know what? Can we just... Oh, it's going to be so dangerous. Well, what we're gonna do here, we're gonna put the category by somebody I do want to buy, just in case I accidentally buy something, right? So we're gonna go like so. Aha! I'm so angry right now. You have no idea. Words cannot express. Spoiler alert, Shannara sucks. But anyways, we're gonna go through these guys in order of elements, and we're gonna talk about them. And we're going to see which ones are worth, which ones aren't worth. So first up here is fire. It's the first element we're going to talk about. General Darmouth is a pretty solid damage dealer if you want one. He's got some nice skills that reduce the damage he takes while giving him double damage, which is pretty powerful. He's got some nice skills that do AoE damage. Really solid damage dealer. He also looks pretty cool. So that's one you might want to pick up. But the Darmouth's pet is one you probably want to avoid. He's not super strong on his face anyways, plus his special skill actually kills himself, which really sucks in Team Wars because you don't want to kill yourself, obviously. It's not super solid. I'd probably avoid the Darmouth's pet. Now, Darmouth's bodyguard is, as you can see, super cheap right now at 950 coins. Probably a bug, might get changed, might not get changed. But this guy's a little broken right now. At last I checked, one of his skills that applies sticky lava to the enemy team actually applies sticky lava before it applies the damage on that skill. So essentially that skill will always do 80% increased damage if the sticky lava lands. So right now he's got a little bit of bug in his skills. It's not a bad monster either way. He's good, you know, even without the glitch. But with that glitch skill in the way, probably not a bad one to pick up because he's pretty cheap any oodles. But, you know, up to you if you want to grab him or not. I think he's Darmouth and his bodyguard are probably the 2 best fire ones you'll pick up. The pet, I wouldn't even bother with. Honestly, he's not that good. Nature. We only got the 2 natures right now because there's no nature bodyguard. Both of them are viable. General Alcys is probably more all-around a better monster because he's got the tough trait, which I think Alcys Pet has too, which is fantastic for him. But with all of his heals and, you know, throwing a life rune on him maybe, it makes him really hard to kill because you can't reliably burn, stun, freeze, quicksand, anything to this guy. And he can constantly heal himself. Plus, he's got the regeneration and the stun skills, so not a bad monster. General Alcys, definitely one you might want to pick up. A really good nature legendary. Alcys Pet's a little more situational. It's really good fighting nature monsters or monsters that heal a lot because of the withered status effect, which is kind of like plague. What it does is when you heal them, it actually hurts them. For how much you're supposed to heal them, they get hurt instead. So really powerful against like really high life enemies. Like if you're fighting an Oros with 300,000 health and you have withered on him and you heal it by 30%, it's going to be doing 100,000 damage. So he's definitely odd. Not very good defensive hero because he might just end up healing the enemy team instead of attacking them. But not bad. He does have some uses. Kind of a hit and miss. If you're going to go for just one nature legendary, I would definitely go Alcys over the pet. But the pet does have uses. Alright? Here in the Earth category, I'm still eat up that I just bought that Shannara. I can't stop thinking about it, peeps. My brain place is angry. But here we go. The Earth monsters. General Autumn is hands down the best one of these to buy. Very solid. He works good in damage dealer, support, even can be run in denial. He's pretty slow for denial, but he has the AoE stun, so it's something he can do. Autumn's pet, actually not that good. People are saying he has a higher base power than General Autumn, so he makes a better damage dealer. And actually, it's not true. General Autumn will do more damage than his pet because of the power of his skill. Autumn's mace is 60 power special damage. It will do more than Autumn's pet, who I think only has a 50 power single target damage. So Autumn's still better than his pet. I wouldn't pick the pet up personally. I wouldn't waste my time with it. You might as well just save up and pick up Autumn because Autumn is better and he's much more versatile. Autumn's bodyguard kind of gets a little bit of crap. He's not super fantastic. He is pretty cheap though. Obviously 1,005 war coins. He's not super expensive. But He's got some quicksand skills, which is not bad. I do believe he has some shield breaking skills and 2 special power AoEs, which is a big deal. Special power AoEs are unresistible, so they're really solid, and at his really cheap price, that means you can pick him up pretty cheap, obviously. And that's nice, means easy to rank. The easier to rank, the more damage he's going to do. So he's one that may not be bad in investing in, because you can get him pretty cheap, so you can get him ranked up really easy. Alright, moving over to the Thunders. Volray is not one of the ones we're talking about here. General Urea is not really that great. Some people use her, or him, I don't know. I think it's probably a him, I don't know. But he's not really that solid. Got a little lollipop sword there, it looks like. Not a super solid Thunder monster. If you're going for damage dealer, you're probably better off taking Urea's pet. Urea's pet does have low life, pretty glass cannon. But the damage output that thing can put out is crazy. Super high power attacks, 80 power single target, 75 power single target with special based AoE. Really solid and it's really cheap. So again, it's really easy to rank up and that's always nice. You might want to pick one of those up if you're looking for a Thunder damage dealer and you don't have a Voltaic or something like that. Urea's pet, not a bad option. Here in the water category, if it will go there, I'm clicking water, I promise. Oh crap. Are we freezing up, game? Are we being a butt to me? There we go. Oh my god, I swear to crap! There we go. Alright. Nobody panic. What the crap? Oh, Volray's water too. I was like, I just saw that guy. Anyways, here we go. General Thetis, obviously a good water monster. If you haven't heard about her yet, you probably haven't been playing the game very long. Pretty solid denial with 100% accurate AoE stamina drain, which can be annoying. My gripe with her is it's not a true stun. You can always cast an ultimate still, which is really annoying. And it can screw you over doing her that way. She's also a little bit slow for denial, which means a lot of monsters will outspeed her, and that makes her a little dangerous to run as a primary deny, in my opinion. But she's not bad. I'd recommend for sure that you at least pick one up, because she's fantastic for the survival dungeon, and she's not bad in PvP if you want to run her that way. But she is a little bit expensive. 2,500 coins means it's going to take her a while to rank up. But she's not bad, and a lot of people use her, and a lot of people really like her. Alright, Thetis' pet here is, in my opinion, a fantastic damage dealer with really high base power. I do believe her life stat's a little bit low, but she's got amazing damaging skills. They give her double damage, can give her precision, they can freeze enemy targets, so she's got some crowd control built in as well. Really, really solid damage. Hits really, really hard. Not a bad one to pick up for a damage dealer, especially in the water category. The only issue with Thetis' pet is all of her skills are water-based, which means if you're fighting in a water war, she's not going to do nearly as much damage as, you know, someone with a special-based attack. So a little rough there, but not bad. Definitely not bad at all. That is going to lead us into the dark category. Heyman, obviously OP, buy immediately. JK, he sucks, don't buy. General Nishant, really solid damage dealer. He, again, has some pretty low life, but the ability to give himself evasion with a damage boost and stuff is definitely nice. Keeps him from taking that damage, and he gets a little damage buff for his next attacks. And I do believe has a really high base power. It might be 3,600, it might be in the high 35s, but he's got a really high base power stat, which is great for damage dealing, and he's not slow either. He's pretty quick. So, solid damage dealer there. Nishant's pet, a really solid denial monster. One of my favorites, in fact, in the Team Wars area, because he has so many different crowd controlling moves. He's got the AoE possess, the single possess with double damage, and the single target daze and blind, which is a powerful combo. So a really solid guy there. One of the better ones, I would say, in denial categories, and he's pretty cheap. 1,500 coins means you can pick them up fairly cheaply. It's not a bad deal. Easier to rank, which is always great. And then that brings us to Nishant's bodyguard. A little bit cheaper than the pet. A lot of people were really hyping this monster up when she launched, saying, oh, she's got AoE Team Evasion, she's going to be OP, and she doesn't. She has AoE Team Phantom, I believe, which means you can still land status effects on her and her team, so she's not great in a denial role, but she does make a solid support, though. Okay, I'm not going to say she's bad. She does make a decent support. The ability to give your entire team a free turn, pretty much, to dodge damage is never a bad idea, and it can really save your life. But she's not going to be useful in a denial role at all, in my opinion. She just doesn't have the skill set for it. So she's still worth picking up if you want a good support monster, but don't pick her up thinking Team Evasion is going to give you an amazing deny to deny the enemy team ability to attack you. Doesn't work that way. All right. So all three of the dark monsters pretty good there. Moving over to the magic category. I cannot believe I just picked up that monster. So mad. So mad. Okay, so we got Shannara's bodyguard here. Still really expensive. I would probably hold off buying this until afterwards. You know, like once this is cleared out, maybe it comes around again, it'll probably be cheaper. A really solid monster, though, with a 45 power AoE that has a 50% chance to stun. Really, really solid. The 50% shield that also clears negative effects is good for support mode. He's just not a bad monster at all. Can make a fantastic one for your team. One of the best magic monsters. Well, not maybe. He's up there. He's pretty solid. One you don't want to miss out, and that's going to lead us to General Shannara. One you absolutely want to dodge. Don't do a Wrath here and pick one up and hate yourself like I'm doing. Not really a solid monster. Has okay damage, some okay skills, but she doesn't really stand out. She's not really amazing. There's a lot of magic monsters out there that are far better than she is. So I would say probably don't waste your time picking her up. That's just me. Shannara's pet, not bad. Pretty cheap monster in terms of coins, but not a bad support monster with an AoE stam regen and health regen. Kind of makes her nice in things like survival dungeons. It also is just a nice support move in general because stam and life regen is pretty handy. Not to mention, she does have a single target possess and stuff like that, so she can have a little bit of denial capability. Does have a low life stat, but has a pretty high speed stat at 3476, so that's not bad at all. Up to you. Not a bad support. Probably a little bit less useful than Shannara's bodyguard all around, but not bad. Definitely better than the general in my opinion, which is odd that the general is actually more expensive. But whatever. We're going to move over to the light category now. The only one here even worth looking at is General Ingvar. He is a little bit expensive, but he makes a fantastic support monster with the ability to give stam regen to your team. Is it stam and health? I can't remember. I do believe it also gets rid of negative effects. Plus, he's got the ability to make your enemy team weak to special damage, and I believe light damage as well. I could be wrong there. But that's good support for your damage. Not bad at all. Ingvar's pet, pretty much trash. I would avoid Ingvar's pet. He's just garbage, in my opinion. There's not really a lot of situations he's even useful. Same with the bodyguard. The bodyguard just isn't that good. They're both cheap, but they're cheap for a reason. They're just not very good. I wouldn't pick them up. If they were maybe like 500 war coins, you could really easily rank them. Maybe, but at the cost they are now, they're just not worth it. They're not good monsters. Avoid them at all costs. They sucketh. All right, it's going to lead us to the last area here, the medals. The metal monster here, General Holter, does catch a lot of flack, people saying he sucks. He's not that bad of a monster. He's decently cheap at 1.8 thousand, so it's not like super expensive. For a damage dealer, maybe probably Thades' Pet would be better at a cheaper cost, but this guy's not bad. He has a pretty heavy power AoEs. They are metal based, which does kind of stink. The ability to give himself double damage, though, is definitely nice. It's definitely nice. Helps him put out even bigger numbers. Not the best general slash pet for damage dealing. You'd probably be better off taking a Uriah's Pet or a General Thades' Pet. But this guy here isn't bad. Don't discount him as like trash. He's got a pretty high power stat of 3,400 something. A little bit lower life, but he can put out some nice numbers. Holter's Pet is, in my opinion, probably one of the worst pets. He's just so freaking slow. His base speed at level 100 is like 3,000. It's awful. I mean, you probably have epics that will outspeed this guy at level 100. He's just not that fast, and he doesn't have a really super amazing skill set to back up being that slow. So he's one that I would absolutely avoid. Not really a good monster at all. Holter's Pet's a maybe. He's not the best, but he's not terrible either. So there you go, guys. That is all the generals, the pets, and the bodyguards currently in the game. Kind of giving you a little idea who you want to buy, who you don't want to buy. I'm not going to lie, peeps. I am freakishly upset right now that I bought that Shannara. I am so mad. I'm so mad. Plans for those coins. I was going to be buying some Nishant's pets. I was going to rank up. It was going to be fantastic. Not anymore. I can only buy one of them. And I want to buy at least one team chest just to see what it's about. It might suck. It might be a waste of my war coins, but it's only 350 war coins. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'm going to pick it up, and we're going to see what's in it. We're just going to see what happens. Come on. Give me something good. If I get a Shannara, I swear to God. Okay, so that was a pretty trash chest, not going to lie. I wouldn't say that was worth 350 in all honesty. But whatever. You can get lucky with them. You can pull a general straight out, and a general for 350 war coins is not bad. How many coins do we have left? I don't think I'm going to buy any more of them, just because I want to save up. I'm pretty close to an Nishant's Pet. Yeah, 50 more coins I can buy an Nishant's Pet, which is what I really wanted to do. I wanted to buy 2 of them, but screw you, Shannara. Oh, rage face. It's okay. It's okay, peeps. But that is going to be it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something new. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions for future videos, don't forget to leave those in the down there, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you liked the video, please make sure you smash that thumbs up button and show your support. And I will see you guys next time.